Hi guys, it's Sweet Tooth 1967. Thanks for coming along. Today's subject is feeling burnt out yet ready for the challenge. Now that sounds like a double-edged sword, but it isn't really, because what that means is someone who's really tired, they've had it's just too much at the moment to cope with. But yet they can face new challenges in life, which is basically what I'm going through. So, burnt out. Okay. That's how I feel right now. I feel burnt out. All the years of stress, anxiety, struggle, moving house, chew on with my father's legacy, etc., etc. Everything is caught up. At 51, I'm now at the point now where I just can't be doing with all the chew and aggravation. But I'm up for new challenges. That doesn't mean that I'm just going to go inside my duvet and just stay there forever. I know I've got stuff that's going to happen. So that's what I'm saying. Right now I'm burnt out. So I'm going to give you an example of what happens when you become burnt out. Your anxiety kicks in, right? That's one thing. Worry. Okay. Could be anything, could be a new job, whatever. But when you feel burnt out, you just can't. I can't just handle anything at the moment. But I am up for new challenges. Alright. But I can't, that's me at the moment. I'm in sort of a stalemate, you know. But I feel genuinely burnt out. It's what teachers go through. It's a common thing. They do about 15 years and then after school, and it's known they go through this. A lot of salesmen do it as well. A lot of solicitors, lawyers. It's because society is so stressful. All right. It happens. And this is all leads, of course, to a circle. You worry, new challenges, it's stressful, and it goes around and you end up being burnt out. And you have to look for the signs of that as well. One of the signs of being burnt out is, of course, depression. All right, not wanting to face the world, wanting to just sit inside the house, not wanting to deal with things. It could be anything. And that's just a clear sign you've been burnt out. And the only time you can really escape from really cure burnout is time. There isn't a cure. But there is one way to look at it from the mind point of view, and that is to go in baby steps. I might have talked about this before, but if you do things like that, you know, because once you burn out, you just can't face anything. I mean, it's just too much. The day is too much. The night, everything is just too much. People are too much. Everything is just too much. And that's where I am right now, burnt out. And I worry that I should be doing things, but I just can't face the world right now. I can't face challenges. I'm up for challenges, but I just can't face new challenges. And I like to do, things that interest me, of course. I'd like to try and get this SO work going on, spot an actor, SA work, sorry. But right now, I just can't handle it. When it's going to happen, I don't know. I might wake up one day and go, ding, I feel great. But everything is a challenge. Even dragging the bin in is a challenge. So I thought I'd do a video on feeling burnt out yet ready for the challenge, guys. And if you see the signs being burnt out, again, depression, snapping at people, that's quite a common one as well. And your health issues as well. You can be more bowel issues. It could be heart starts pounding. You feel short of breath. It all relates to being burnt out, and of course, anxiety. I've spelled it wrong, but you get the idea. Why I can't spell anxiety? I don't know. It's a one word. I just can't. get to grips with. But I was talking about dyslexia, which I suffer from a little bit, yeah. Creative, yet I can't spell. That's just how it is. So we've got stress, worry, and being burnt out, and they're all related. And that's how I feel. You might relate to this. Let me know in the comments. Is it all too much for you at the moment? Is it just too much? Even to go out the door, is it too much? It's a real challenge. And that could well be that everything is caught up. And it's surprising how it does get you. I have days where I feel great, and other days I feel like crap. And tablets can calm you, but they can't improve your overall optimism. They don't really I would say they don't really cover depression. They cover keeping you calm and stopping the suicidal thoughts, but certainly not the depression. I've had one guy said to me, "Oh, Dan, if you're watching it, you're thinking about going on citalopram, probably 40 micrograms." But again, citalopram's fine, but it doesn't cure depression. It'll keep you calm, but it might work for you. I don't know. But that's what a lot of people end up. They become burnt out. They've done too much. Happened to my sister. She was a lawyer. She had a lot of personal problems, and her anxiety was going up here, and she was screaming and shouting and cursing and getting into all sorts of bother. Not so much bother, but more just things were going bad to worse for her because she was burnt out. She'd been through a bad divorce, and really she needed time out to get her head together. And a lot of people don't have that time out. They've got to keep going and going and going and going, you know. And you know, that's like a car engine, isn't it? If it overheats, it'll just pack up. Your human body is just the same. So you have to look out for those stresses. Be kind to yourself. Don't push yourself if you don't want to. You're only here once. And I will leave you with cool. Cool. Thank you for viewing, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.